19.
3, 2, 1.
And we're live.
Well,
God damn
I
it.
hit the button like a long time ago. It's technically not going yet.
It's technically not working. Because
Well, it seems to
Okay,
be things
so having our
You're
normal
busted then.
chunkiness at the beginning.
slow.
Okay, here we go. We're live. Yay, buddy! How was everyone's week?
Yeah, buddy.
It's good. This one's sponsored by Arby's. The
Eat fresh.
Arby's. Diarrhea a little.
Diarrhea, a little.
Sponsored by Arby's. Solo cups and a nondescript brown liquid.
Yeah, it is.
A nondescript brown liquid is my favorite. Okay. Nose goes.
I'll do it. I have it written down.
We were all pretty quick on that.
12, 4, 19. We started right off by rolling for initiative. When we realized there were no shiny rocks in the room with the vines, we decided to bounce. In the next room, we found the shiny rocks. We mined them, but woke up some rock monsters. Rock monster! Rock monster! We ran like the wind, and Duncan did some sweet ice work to trip them up. Bagby and Crucible created a wall of fire to get us back out of the vine room. We got enough rocks to satisfy Hollowell. William is writing our story like our own personal bard. We decide to stay at Hollowell's for the night while she makes the seeing stones, and she made us a boar for dinner. Duncan gets drunk again. William asks Bagby
Quickly.
Duncan has a problem.
It's delightful.
No, you're not
tastes
drinking already.
No, it tastes like elderberries, licorice, and a bit of clove.
Tastes like paint thinner.
I'm kind of with him on that. It's pretty paint thinnery.
William asked Bagby to help him with his story, and the motherfucker stabbed her with a weird-ass knife. I guess it killed her outright and put a fiend in her. He says someone is keeping his family in the capital, told us not to open the window, and something about a creature in a black hood that does all the talking.
Didn't kill you outright. You had 2 hit points left, and you failed the con save.
Yeah.
Semantics.
I'm sure
I
it
was
was
typing.
a totally reasonable concept.
She might be
15.
dead right now, but she's only a little.
That's
She's only a little dead,
Kind of
Only
high, but not
mostly.
terrible.
just like a tiny bit dead. Because we're going to make sure she's not dead.
Well, hopefully. That's what we're trying anyway.
Then
Right.
he mentioned something about an aquifer underneath the capital. Yashid and Unla are William's sister and mother. He thinks they're probably dead. Joe gave Billy the choice to live or die. Billy wandered into the woods and is leaving his life to fate. Crucible finds him and snaps his neck. So how's that for
That's
fate?
what Crucible calls it. Fate.
He inspects the knife and it's super creepy. He puts it in Hallowell's basket and takes it inside. While Bagby is unconscious, she finds herself in a very nice sitting room with a well-dressed man with pale white skin and jet black hair. He says, "We need to talk."
Dun dun dun.
I would like...
Roll for initiative.
15.
Actually, keep that roll if it was good, because I'd like you to actually roll perception to get a better grasp of where you're sitting.
God, look
Did
at
you
that.
get the big? Did you get the big
Disgusting
country?
Pile of
Did you get the big country?
I got the.
They don't call it that anymore, but the
I
big
got the
Montana.
half pounder.
Big Montana.
Oh, God.
Do you remember when it was called the Big Montana? It was just
Natural 20.
disgusting. Yeah.
24.
Every time.
Nice.
Good for you.
She knows
Okay,
to say
so I
everything.
get to basically give you perception of everything. So, you're in a room. You can tell it's a sitting room of some kind. There's a fireplace in the corner.
Sorry, I just had a flashback to those text-based things. You're in a room. Look, desk. Click. Sorry, continue.
That's how my brain works. You might just you guys might actually get through this quicker if you're just like, look, desk. Okay. The fire's lit. Bright red and orange. Very... It's on the other side of the room, behind the person sitting there. And you're not getting a whole lot of heat from it. In fact, none that you can feel. but it is very bright, lighting the room very well. There's also light coming from behind you somehow, but you're incapable of turning your head all the way around. You're also incapable of sitting up from the chair you're in. You're sitting across with a very short table in front of between you two. Again, a sitting room table. The man is humanoid, tall, wearing a strange fine linen of some kind. There's a top jacket with buttons all the way down. Something wrapped around his neck in black. Black pants, very black shiny shoes, with a white undershirt underneath the jacket. He's puffing away at a cigar, and in that you can see that his teeth are pointed and sharp, like sharks. His fingers come to points, razor style. But they are fingers.
I'm not typing every single word you say. Not at all.
How does he wipe his butt?
These are the questions of the A.
Maybe there's a reason I put her in this room and not you.
He doesn't.
Everybody poops.
Right, but not everybody wipes.
All of the room is colored in the black and white theme, right? It's not like you're seeing in black and white. They are just colored black and white. And the only reason you can tell that is because the color of the fire and the color of his eyes are jet red. There is no white. There is no pupil. They are just red. What you're sitting on is a small goblin-sized chair, perfect for Bagby for some reason, on top of a stage, putting you at exact eye level with him, as if you were supposed to be having an equal discussion.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know anything about cigars, but it smells like a cigar. I don't know. You and I need to have a talk. Now, do you remember what happened to you? So I'm not stuck here explaining. Fantastic. Now I'm gonna send you back. Don't you worry. And you'll be just fine and dandy. But you're gonna do me a favor. And you're gonna keep on the path you're doing right now. You see, you, protectors, you're doing real good work. And some of us just want to see how this will play out. Can I get you a drink? The man stands up from his chair and walks across to, you've seen him before in the nicer houses in Krasden, specifically the council houses. It's a bar trolley. You know what I mean? Starts pouring himself something.
No.
I'm sure you have some questions. And I've got a little bit of time.
Who are you?
You're looking for a name. Your people, they like names. I don't get it. they've named me all sorts of stuff. What timeline are you in? Do you have dinosaurs or pop music?
Neither.
Actually, technically, dinosaurs do exist. You might not have ever run into them, but sure.
I mean, you can turn someone into a giant dinosaur, but I don't think there's like a roam around.
No, there are just like dinosaurs.
Why?
I don't know. There are.
Why? You're weird.
Why
Yeah.
are we in a forest and not where the dinosaurs are?
There are tons of dinosaurs in the forest. I've been looking them up. I just couldn't fathom how I would have a brontosaur. You guys fight a brontosaur. I don't know how that would go. Okay.
You wouldn't. We would ride it.
I mean, we kick the shit out of one in Starfinder.
The classic song from Jurassic Park. Ba 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 ba. Okay, continue.
Wrong John Williams.
So I tell him the timeline or the date.
The middle, I think. It's hard to track. Oh, it's the same. I remember this line. All right. He comes back and he puts a drink down in front of you anyway. No, it's his size. And the room is deceptive. He's bigger than you originally thought. Or he got bigger on the way over. It's hard to tell. The more you start to focus on different parts of the room, the more... It's almost as if your depth perception no longer functions properly. What's farther away... the ceiling looks like you could touch it. But the table in front of you looks like it's spreading out for miles. And it's very random. Blink a couple times and you fix it, but then it starts to skew again.
This place is weird.
You're not supposed to be here. You can't perceive it properly.
Makes sense. So why me?
I needed one of you. And you were the one they wanted dead. Easy.
Who's they? And why did they want me dead?
Short one like you. With the ears. I don't know. All you mortals look the same.
Okay. Literally we don't. I'm literally green. They're all like different.
Old man. Wears robes. Knows your family, or is your family... Knows your grandmother. Hates her. Don't worry. When he dies, I'll torture him. Call it a favor. He picks up what's left of his cigar that's mostly gone, and it pulls inside. It just becomes a cigar again, and he starts smoking away. Time's about up. He looks at a leather band of something with metal around his wrist.
You said some want to see how it plays out. Clearly you're one of the some.
Death is my thing, kid. Win or lose, everyone worships me. The others get nervous, you know. They're always afraid one of them will lose out. One of them will go away. That's the trick. People have to believe, you know. For us to have anything. But you mortals, you always believe in death. You know, there was a book. I liked that name for me. Call me the man in the black suit.
I read a lot. Do I know this book?
There's no way. I'm surprised that some people at this table don't know this book.
Is that the one with the button?
What? No. Alright, kid. You start to feel cold. Like your clothes are soaking wet, but you're not. It's about time. Old lady's cutting it short on us.
Well, for what it's worth, thank you.
Don't thank me. You're not gonna like the re-entry. The room starts to fade together in a gray, including him, except for his eyes. Everyone's afraid of death. Everyone thinks it hurts. Nah, kid. Life. That hurts. Your eyes start to open.
I like you. I think you're kind of cool. She's just like still talking to him. You're really creepy looking. You might want to like get some contacts or dark glass. Oh hey!
I was gonna say, are we hearing this?
Maybe a mumbled version. Your throat hurts really bad.
Dark glasses or like so.
You start it's just a lot of water and blood has gone through your air pipe pretty recently.
She's alive.
Oh, put it down. Put it down on the bed. Oh, you soaked the bed.
Here, Duncan, here's your bucket.
Dearie, I have orange slices on the table.
Oh, thank the cats.
At this point, Chucky's up and he's trying to make coffee. We're gonna get here fine. It'll be great, guys. What?
As far as the perception of time goes, how long has it been for the rest of us?
Probably a half an hour of next to constant incantation and guessing. You figured out pretty quickly she was doing her damnedest to just kind of guess her way through it, right? I assume Crucible, you figured it out pretty quick after that, and then you just realized that she was...
I was just helping.
Yeah, you were just helping. That's why she was trying last week when she was trying so many different spells. She was throwing darts at a dartboard and just picking up a handful of darts.
Oh, like I do with gods. Okay, got it. Just keep running through the various prayers.
Oh, more guy being wow. Okay.
Chicken or rice.
So for stats purposes, where am I hit point wise?
You are at 3.
Thank you.
And I don't think the overlay is on. Or at least I'm not getting
It's supposed to be.
It's on for me.
Yeah, it's on.
I'm having problems.
It's on.
It's your own problem.
And Laura, I'm sending you a thing that you get to add to your character sheet.
Okay.
It is a feat you now possess.
Okay. Ooh.
I will try reloading.
Everyone, as she was waking up, anybody in the room that was looking at her, you'd be able to tell this. The blood vessels in her face started to turn a purple and then black as she wakes up and is her lovely self. She's got a permanent form of black mascara around her eyes that branches out in spider tendrils away from her face.
Well, that looks super badass now. I don't know what I do, but
I'm going to very stealthily as I can, do detect fiend again.
It's there, but presence is waning.
Good enough.
That seems like a pretty good paladin reaction there.
Oh, well, I'm a pretty chill paladin.
I'm aware.
You want
as
cookie?
long as it's not a goose, I think he's fine with whatever.
God, if you had goose and goose blood in you, I'd murder you right now.
I thought you ate geese.
I did. I tried to. Remember, I fucked up cooking it?
You did. Really badly.
Yep.
She can have goose blood in her. It just means she was eating the hearts of her enemies.
You know what I meant?
That's how you become stronger.
She wasn't eating fiends. She's got fiend stuff in her. Patrick, can I have a cookie too? Also, I have to address this because it's going to bug me if I don't.
Can you?
Did you take that entire sandwich, remove all the meat from one piece, put it on the other?
When they prepare the sandwiches, they put all the meat like on one side of the sandwich. So with my OCD, I do have to straighten it all out. Yeah.
A little weird,
I
bud.
was watching you individually.
I saw it too, and I was very
like,
confused.
what?
He was also
What is
evenly
happening?
distributing various sauces.
It was. Yep. Yep. It's one of my weird things.
Fair enough.
We can't
I
see what you're
did not
doing.
mean to
It's
change
alright.
it in any way. I was just curious.
Huh?
We can see your notepad up right now.
Oh, that's just the. That's just the.
Okay.
I forgot to tweet it out. I'm just doing that real quick.
It's Lincoln.
Yeah, that's just the the URL.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, so she's awake. We can role play her being awake.
Yes.
Well, guys, you're awake. How are you feeling?
Like shit.
You kind of look like shit. I'm sorry.
You're not supposed to say that.
It's
Trying to be
alright.
honest.
I saw some really weird things, but I kind of just want to like.
Oh shit! What happened to her face? Oh, sweetheart.
Right? Your eyes.
There's
She
Do we have a mirror?
hobbles across the room and grabs a little mirror and brings it over. I don't think I did that.
You don't think, or you have absolutely no idea.
It's highly unlikely.
I'm pretty sure that was the dagger, the after effects of the dagger.
Does it follow the same pattern as when it was spreading when she got stabbed?
It follows varicose. I mean, it just goes through veinage.
Well. Plus
It
side,
followed
I
very
never
close
have to
to
put
what?
eyeliner on again.
You're great. You're very funny. You're the best person here.
Here, I can probably. This is going to like freak out a lot of people as we're meeting people. So she takes her buns out, and she actually has very long green hair, and she kind of arranges it so it covers the sides. So now maybe that helps. Now I just kind of look like I've got eyeliner. I could always just wear my goggles too. That would be a thing.
I mean, I don't think it would be that big of an issue, but are you sure you're feeling okay?
She's at 3 hit points.
I feel like shit. I would very much like to take a nap.
I would love to help.
You may.
I think
With what? I haven't taken the rest yet. That's true.
Why don't you take a nap as well?
I got you. So I'll use.
I mean, we're staying the night, right? We're all sleeping.
It doesn't.
Yes, but
long rest
thematically, it
doesn't-
might help if you
Yeah.
feel more than 3 hit points before you take a nap.
think with a concussion, you're not supposed to go to sleep. The
She got stabbed. She didn't get bashed in the head.
she fell down.
Okay.
Like 2 feet.
They have tiny skulls. I don't know. It was like 2 feet for you, but it's like full falling for her. It's like.
I'm a monk. I have slow fall now.
Okay.
I didn't then.
So I send the Balm of the Summer Court Fey energy
hell
your
yeah.
ways, and you recover for 15.
Nice. Balm of the Summer Court is badass. Oh, thank you. Oh, I need to crack every single bone in my body. Ow.
Don't feel like I helped that much.
No, you did.
While
I gotta go outside for a minute.
while they're doing that, I nudge Crucible to the side and like, what'd you do, Billy?
Well, don't worry about that. Let's just say I took care of things.
Okay, we probably don't need to tell Bagby then. All of it, anyway.
No.
Nope. So, I think I met death.
Well, sometimes when people have a near-death experience, they feel like they.
No, I mean like literally. He was there and he was talking to me. He wore a black suit. He had really like big red eyes. He was kind of creepy. But he told me that he would send me back and everything would be fine as long as we keep doing what we're doing because some want to find out and I just word vomit everything that
So in other words, he's saying that perhaps we should be walking the line.
I walked the line.
I'm just glad you weren't burning in a ring of fire.
She went
I
down.
was not. I didn't. He had some fire there though, but it wasn't very warm.
You met death? What?
Am I?
Joe's having a hard time processing this.
Chucky's standing next to me. Yeah, I'm having a little trouble with that one too.
Am I hearing this conversation from outside?
Perhaps he's a boy named Sue.
Did you close the door?
Adam.
You standing by a
perception.
window?
I'm probably standing by the window. I'm just kind of. Because this is like in like a treehouse kind of thing, right?
No.
No.
just
okay.
a hut.
Okay, it's a
Hut.
hut. Okay, I'm just like looking. I'm just leaning against the hut.
It's exactly a 1-bedroom hut.
I imagined it in like a elevated kind of thing for some reason. Anyway,
She's got bad hips, man. How the fuck's she gonna get out of a tree?
She's just
that's
human.
fair.
Right?
Okay, it's a dirty.
Huh?
Well,
She's just human, right?
Yeah.
it's a 21.
Yes, you can hear everything.
Okay.
They're not whispering by any means. So.
So you met Death.
Uh-huh.
He said, keep doing what we're doing.
Uh-huh.
Is this at all particularly interesting to you, Crucible?
Might be.
Just a small reminder.
No.
I tell you everything that you heard. I don't leave anything out. He also said that someone particularly wanted me dead.
Right?
Yeah.
But that was pretty
Someone-
obvious there.
Someone who doesn't like your nan?
Billy said the hooded guy sent him.
Who wears a hood as well?
There's an old man that wears robes.
That
Would probably be.
I'm
a
making the
hooded
assumption
guy.
that's the same person, but I don't know.
But he was very unclear on whether this was a human or a goblin. I feel like he said my size and ears, but then he said all you mortals look the same, which I found a little bit unsettling and offensive.
Turns out Death is not woke.
No, I think in general he's the opposite of that. Not a lot of woke happening when you're dead.
Or maybe he's the most woke because he accepts everybody.
And when you said you met Death, I mean, like, did he actually say, "Hey, I'm Death"?
No. He said death is his thing. Win or lose, everyone worships him. But the others get nervous. I'm assuming he's talking about like other gods or weird people like that. But the trick is people have to believe and everyone believes in death. And then he told me to call him the man in the black suit. So I just sort of assumed that he was death because he's like, that is my thing, everyone believes in death. But I could be completely wrong and he could be like, I don't know, Asmodeus.
And he said to refer to him as what?
The man in the black suit.
The man in the black suit. Ah.
I realize what book you're talking about now.
I doubt it.
I think.
Did you think I would?
No.
Oh.
I actually thought Patrick would get it immediately.
Well, there's one I'm thinking of,
Okay.
which would be Dark Tower.
No.
But then I have no clue then, because he was the man in black.
Mm-hmm.
And there's also a man in black in The Princess Bride.
Interestingly,
That's
correct
too
author.
romantic.
That's the Walking Man. I thought of that too. He wears black.
It's actually
He's like the
okay.
Walking
It's actually all of those because yeah, it's Stephen King's. He puts the same.
But still, he's the same
Yeah,
guy. in-
He's the
yeah.
same
Fair
guy.
enough.
But there's actually a book. The original one's called The Man in the Black Suit.
Oh,
It's a book.
I don't know that
He
one.
does horrible things to a child, basically.
That's fucked up.
I should know that one then.
for unrelated reasons.
No, it's related. With Patrick, it's related.
Anywho, I'm going to go to sleep. You guys can like do conspiracy theory stuff, but I'm gonna like sleep.
I'm tired as well.
Could use a nap as well.
Right,
Well, I think we
only
need to
there
hear,
was-
at some point, there, Joe, we got to hear from you what you, what your conversation was with our friend outside.
Yeah. If you're awake for enough for that Bagby, I can go over it quick.
You would just start telling the story, and then maybe I will stay awake for all of it, or I might.
It could
fall
also
asleep
wait
in the
until
middle.
morning.
It's fine with me.
We're not going anywhere.
Thank you, Hollowell, for making me alive.
Oh, no problem, dear. Here, drink this.
What is it?
Oh, it tastes like absolute garbage, but it's good for the immune system.
It's kale.
Yeah.
He
Kale
tried
juice.
to get me to drink things too. I'm fine.
It tastes like absolute garbage.
Kale smoothie.
Alright, sounds like we all go to sleep.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, you do.
Fair enough. You stand there.
What she gave you is an anti-inflammatory pain. Thing.
Okay.
It's just like, because they don't have ibuprofen, it don't taste no good.
Man, too bad that boar is on fire.
Yeah, nobody ever took that off. That's real ruined out there.
Yeah.
Little
I didn't even
overdone.
think of it.
Little overdone.
We were a little busy.
Yeah, just scrape off the black chunks. We're good.
I never really said what I did with Billy's arm, so it's probably laying around outside too.
Oh, hey.
Hey,
Thanks.
welcome.
What's up? Come here often?
Sometimes kind of dear.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Y'all get a long rest.
Yay.
Just about time.
"31 hit points. 31 hit points.
I'm in charge here.
I like the eggnog cookies. Those are good.
They're both-
The eggnog cookies are really good.
Anybody want any? I'll just leave them down here.
Probably
I'm
after I
disgusted.
eat some food. Some actual food. Alright, next morning.
Alright, get off me.
Those are close.
That wasn't me. That was a different cat.
Nice.
I get up a little early and help around the house. And
Oh, sweetheart, you don't have to. Sit down, sit down, sit down.
I'm okay.
You're not okay. You got kind of royally fucked up last night. I don't know how to tell you that.
I mean, I know. I'm fine. Look, I'm back in punching order and things. I just need to do something.
Alright, come outside. Come on.
Feeling conflicted during the evening, Crucible actually went back and buried him.
Perform proper rites.
Yeah.
Okay.
Did you get the arm?
Did you feel conflicted because of what you did, or because
Not about what he did.
the god you
but how he-
supposedly...
He's not conflicted about what he did. Conflicted about how he did it.
The Eye of Sauron is cast upon you and your group.
It's like, oh shit, I'm a cleric. That's right.
Well, and specifically the deity is he's supposed to help people pass on. Technically, he did,
Well, you helped.
but not a
you
very
sped him on his
peaceful
way. Well, I mean,
It was.
it was instant. Relatively instant.
You never know.
Would you have done this?
Yes, I choose to imagine you didn't just paralyze him and he just laid there dying for hours.
Roll perception, Patrick.
Would
That
you
could have been fun.
Would you have done this in the dead of night while everyone was asleep, or would you have?
While you guys were sleeping.
Okay.
Yeah. Mod 20.
You say the things you were told you were properly trained to say. You bury him, provide a marking of some kind. As you look up and start to turn away, you do a double take looking back, because for a second you were certain you saw a tall man in a black cloak standing in the woods. But when you turn back, there's nothing there.
Spooky, scary, scary.
Which deity do you actually worship, by the way?
Kelemvor
Okay.
is a god of death.
He's a god of
A
death.
god of death. Yeah.
Like, who is god of death? There's like several pantheons.
Yeah.
All right. Out in the garden. She's just having you help her pick stuff. Ugh, God, your little hands. I need somebody with little hands around more often. Fuck. Just a couple leaves off the basil. Just a couple leaves.
Has the boar been completely incinerated?
No, she took it down at some point during the night, but it looks pretty charred.
I'll take some blame for that.
Probably still edible, just not good.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys staying or are you leaving? Well, you couldn't leave yet, but she continues to work on the stones for you. It takes her only another couple hours. Sorry, I forgot we hadn't gotten that far. It takes her only another couple hours, and it's just engraving, because she kept him in the fire all night. Just engraving on the hot, a little bit, put it back in, a little bit, put it back in, a little bit, put it back in.
I do go at some point early after I wake up. I do go out to the back and huck that arm into the forest. 'Cause I feel bad that I did that.
Well, interestingly, the arm isn't there.
Oh. I look look around for a bit, and if I don't find it, then
You roll perception if
well,
you like.
Crucible must have got it. Ooh, geez. 19? About as good as I can do on perception.
With your background training, it's gone, but there's a small trail and a little bit of a gush where it was. It looks like something carried it off into the woods in the night.
Circle of life.
The circle of Pumbaa. The
Like a little tiny one. Just ran, grabbed it. Ran
What?
away.
Those little tiny raptors.
Yeah.
Compies.
Yeah.
I don't think they're actually
Little ones that
called
eat the girl.
I think those are actual velociraptors, but
That's a nickname for the
They're
little things.
Cumpy something saurus. They just call them compies.
I think those are actual velociraptors. But the velociraptors are small.
I mean, in the movies, and they're like the size of like
I know
a
in the
turkey.
movies.
They're
I know in the movies.
velociraptors are a little bigger than that.
Okay.
Procompsognathus.
Okay.
Anyone want to play D&D?
Nope. Not anymore. She fashions him for you. He should work. You gotta find a font magical energy. And while this whole forest is kind of that, I don't know. It's gotta be kind of strong. Do you know where you're doing this?
I look at Chucky.
Well, it's clear I'm needed here. I believe we need to go to the King of the Woods. You're out of your fucking mind, kid. I believe they need to go to the King of the Woods. You're getting closer.
Is that a thing non-elves can do and survive?
In short,
Oh.
I don't know how you would contact the elves and get in there, especially not talk to the king, but
Well, what's her name? King's daughter plays at that inn.
Anora.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's her name.
It was similar to Aonora.
Airness or Arnis.
Airness.
Anus.
Anus, the beautiful songstress.
Airness comes out of the woods. I kind of thought he was a no-no on that. But okay.
I think we might have let the cat out of the bag. You won't tell anybody, right?
Who the fuck would I tell? You've been the first customers I've had in like 2 years.
That seems like a really rough business model.
And I don't foresee Hallowell
I live
next
in
time
a-
she gets customers just leading
Just
with, "Hi, welcome
imagining
to Hallowell.
all-
Did you know that Airness, the princess of the woods,
Just
goes
imagine
out at
all the
night
stuff
sometimes?"
I could have bought with the money I gave Chucky. I could have bought 100 chickens and started a chicken farm.
The chickens might have been better guides.
The chickens probably would have been better guys.
I could try and get you there, friends. I could. But we should head back to town at least and stock up. You serious? Yes, you could definitely do that. She turns to you.
I think going to town's a good idea, at least.
Fantastic. Let's head out. Starting to get a bit of a headache.
I asked Hollowell, which way do we go?
Head due south if you can keep track of the sun.
Who's our survival person? You?
I think
Okay.
that between
You
them.
too?
I think it's Duncan. Yeah, Duncan and...
I passed that on to you two then.
We're all here in the room.
You feeling better, Duncan? Been kind of quiet this
No.
morning.
I'll be alright. Thanks, though.
Do you need to hydrate?
I do know where south is.
Sorry.
I've been hydrating. I'll feel better. Don't let me drink that anymore.
Hey, Duncan, you want
No.
the snifter?
No. 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 No.
No.
Thank you.
Well,
Imagine Bagby
Just
like.
this tiny little girl by your knee going, no.
I just imagine you climbed up him and saying no directly to his face.
Sounds like a Saturday to me.
I'll sure as Angar'd try.
You're so committed to it. It's just.
Alrighty.
All right, south it is then. In my
All right.
wanderer skills, I've always know what direction it is.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
don't even
I was
have
a
to roll for
little.
it.
I was a little unclear. Was
But
she?
it is magical though, so I probably do need to roll for it.
The way it sounded to me, she was trying to say, "Don't go into town.
Yeah. Was she directing us to town, or was she directing us to the?
Not let him
forest
direct
gate?
us.
Not let him to.
Not let him take us to
Guide
the
us to the
king."
king.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
I
that
took
is a
it. I took it the other way.
I don't think there's
Okay.
any problem going to town.
well, we definitely
Unless he's
don't want to
going
take that guy with us to
Yeah.
the king.
Y'all
Maybe you'll get
y'all
shot
write down
again,
his
that
name,
was
by the way?
fun.
Huh?
Did y'all write down his name, by the way?
Chucky.
The king's name?
Do we know his name?
Yeah.
Don't.
You said the king of the forest.
We didn't write it down, but we were told.
Hang on.
You were told the leader of the elves. You don't know if that's the king of the forest.
Okay. Well,
Right.
it's true. Those could be two different things.
Could be.
But the elf guy, hopefully it's in
I
Lara's
am
notes.
the king of the forest.
But from those to his conversation, it sounded like the king was an elf.
And
Tainel.
Notes.
Like they have a king and a prime minister. Yeah.
King's figurehead.
the Secretary of Agriculture of the Forest.
Hey, that'd be important.
It's true.
Or maybe the Secretary of Forestry and Land Management.
Parks and Rec.
The
Parks and Rec is the most powerful branch of the bureaucracy.
the captain of the park rangers of the forest. The Central Park Rangers.
15 on my survival roll to get us south.
Well, you always know which way south,
I
so
do,
yeah.
but it was a magical place, so I thought I'd better roll for it.
That is always going to serve you pretty well in here. It doesn't try to magnetically change directions or anything like that.
Great.
And actually, sure as shit, it takes you like 25 fucking minutes to get back to town. And that's with walking over large tree branches and rocks and shit.
I turn my now hideous gaze on Chucky.
Oh, he's not hideous.
And I just shake my head at him.
Are you trying to roll intimidate?
No.
Okay.
I'm just letting him know silently that I think he's a piece of shit.
The likelihood of him noticing you is very small, but I can roll perception if you would like.
No.
Okay.
So, what's the best way to ditch this guy?
Hey Chucky, I hear they're having a 2-for-1 sale at the Boar's Head Inn on beverages.
Roll. That's persuasion.
19.
Thanks, lass, about that one. I'll check it out. I will also be looking for a map to travel the woods. It's part of my job as your leader of your group.
Before you go, you said something about giving us 10% of whatever Billy gave you for, like, directions and stuff, so...
Fine. He hands you 8 gold.
I'll take it.
What?
No, I believe she said 10%.
10? It's 10. You lose the 0.
This isn't a productive conversation.
Well, see you later, Chucky.
Yep.
Maybe
Let's
we'll
meet
catch
back at my place tomorrow morning. Start fresh.
Sounds very good.
We'll see you then, Chucky.
Fucking totally ditch this asshole.
Okay.
And
He
you know
wanders
what?
off.
I would suggest maybe having some breakfast ready for us, too.
It's a good call. You know, I love you guys. I have phenomenal sausage biscuit.
Breakfast.
I bet you do. Have phenomenal sausage. Goodbye.
What a complete nutsack.
We're not going to go meet him tomorrow morning, are we?
Fuck no.
Not even a little bit.
All right, then.
We're all fine with this. Okay.
Duncan was about to draw objection. All right, so what do you do?
Duncan, I don't think you're, sufficiently hydrated yet.
Well,
You guys still have your room
Alright.
at the inn.
Right.
You still have a 1 free meal per day there, if you remember.
What, will we get 2 weeks or just a week?
You got 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Okay.
And you've been gone for
A
2
day.
days.
A day.
2 days.
Is
I guess,
Well,
yeah,
oh,
because we
yeah.
stayed there one night and then
Yeah.
Yeah.
and
It was 2 days.
And then-
one night.
It was 2 days.
then-
where we stayed in
Alright.
Hollowell. So
Yeah.
well,
Perhaps, yeah.
Is there a stream or something nearby? Like a small stream or a pond or a lake or something?
There is, actually.
playing in the fountain.
I need to go. I need to find some like a nice body of water then. 'Cause I'm not feeling right.
There's a stream that comes out of the forest, coming from the north, but it's on the far. I'm a fucking idiot. Western side of the town.
I'm going to find this.
Again,
I'll
everything
see
has
this
signs in
later
this
then.
place, so it just
We can-
indicates where water is.
I mean, we can go with you, unless you want privacy.
It's
Just
got
go
some
soak.
jackets.
Could just go soak for a bit. You can come if you want to.
Yeah, they can.
Yeah, I don't really trust the water sources around here. Not like you can't drink the water, but like you probably just.
Yeah.
So what do you prefer I should do then, Ari?
Drink lots of water. No, it'll be fine.
I
It's
need
just-
to
You know,
We should go
I
with
think
you
Duncan probably
just in
knows what's
case.
best for him as long as he doesn't go into the bar.
bathe or something.
Okay.
That's kind of why I wanted
So-
to go.
This is the map, and it's not
Go to
listed
a
on
bar.
here, but
I mean,
this side,
he's a big boy.
I know he's an
He's a
adult.
big
running
boy.
along
You
just
can
this
make
western
good
side of the
drinks,
town
so.
is a stream coming out of the.
Right.
So
My concern is it's so close to the edge of the forest.
the only way we know how to talk to Ernest is to go to the inn, right?
I'll have to go all the way back to Aenora's inn.
Right.
And it has to happen to be a night that she shows up.
Well, I mean,
It's
do
true.
you have a better idea?
I
We
mean,
could always ask Chucky to guide us.
or someone competent.
It's a matter of finding somebody competent then.
This group is hit or miss on that. I'll be honest.
Yeah, I know. They're horrible.
It's the dice.
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, I suppose we could go back to Ernest.
It wasn't that bad. We only almost got killed by trees. And I imagine if she does offer to guide us to the king of the forest, she'd probably be able to make the forest not try to murder us.
Sounded like she had a Sounds as though she had a portal.
Or that. Even better.
It'd be a tough sell to get her to take us along with her, but we could. It's probably best option we have available.
Can I take a look at the stones?
Sure.
I just want to see like what kind of vibe I get from them if they're like evil.
They're Libras.
What's their favorite restaurant? No,
Olive Garden.
Just like most magic has like a Olive Garden. Most magic.
Hey, if I gave you one of those all-you-could-eat Olive Garden cards, you know your ass would be there every day.
Can I ritual detect magic to find out what school of magic it's enchanted with, if it is enchanted?
You just go home to Amy. We're starting the diet again in 9 weeks. I don't know what to tell you. What was that?
Phil's stealing my thunder. So.
Okay, no, do your
Oh,
thing.
sorry. You.
No, it's a better idea. Go for it.
I'm curious about the stones. Would I be able to ritual detect magic to determine the school of magic they're enchanted with?
Sure.
Okay.
You need 10 minutes and a place to do a ritual.
Like
Okay,
a
we'll
stream
do that
side
while-
while
yeah.
Duncan splish splashes?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys go to the stream. So the stream is used by the whole town. It's walking up. It's a collection of people. Nobody's shitting in it or anything like that. But it's people going up, washing clothes, taking buckets back to wherever they're going. There are signs up and down that say no bathing.
Fine.
No bathing. No pooping.
I was going to say, can't you just pull a big bunch of water out? Drop it
Yes.
on yourself?
Right. I make it rain. Just on me, though.
I never get tired of watching that. That's awesome.
You never get tired of watching Duncan shower?
That's how you choose to interpret it.
Joe and Ori,
More
man.
meant the water bending.
It explains a lot about you and Ori here, Joe.
That sounded kind of judgy.
No, not at all. I'm just saying.
I'm surprised Ori isn't mad about that comment, actually.
Just making some observations.
I mean, it's not true, but why would I get mad?
All right. So I get nice and drenched,
Moist.
right?
You deserved that.
I never checked.
I have.
And while I'm doing that,
I have my hood up, by the way.
while I'm doing that, you can do your rituals or something.
Okay. So I set the stones down,
Okay.
and I do some magic words, and I focus really, really hard.
Okay. They are enchanted. It is enchantment placed upon them, and it's basically a spell with each stone containing a fourth of the spell.
Okay.
Now they don't have any. Think of it as you have the flashlight, but you don't have any batteries.
So
If you had a way to power them,
So I can't tell what school of magic is present while they're not powered.
it's enchanting is a school of magic. Am I out of my fucking mind?
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I just think we didn't get that you meant it was an enchantment school.
Yeah, that's. I didn't get that.
Yeah, enchantment.
Oh, okay.
What are the schools of magic?
Aberration, conjuration, divination, enchantment, evocation, illusion, necromancy. Oh, there are trace illusion on this, by the way. Necromancy, transmutation, and universal. Universal isn't necessarily a school, but it's a thing.
Universalist is a.
Wish. Like, for example. There's only like a few spells that are universal.
Yeah, universal spells just work.
I'm thinking of Pathfinder, where a universalist wizard dabbles in all schools, but they don't get any of the bonuses. But they also have other penalties.
All right, I feel a bit better.
There's no water out here. Patrick!
Oh, look at that. You killed a sponge. We should get going.
Didn't you saw the water?
When in doubt,
There's still water in there?
Pinkia. What kind of place is this? Sorry. I think it's episode 2 of SpongeBob. Okay, what are we doing?
Suppose we'll go back to the hotel then? The inn?
What time is it?
The Grand Inn?
I mean, you guys left relatively
Early in the
Big
morning.
Took a couple hours for her to finish up the thing. You left, got back half an hour-ish. You've been here a little bit longer. It's still probably before noon.
Okay.
We'll say like 10.
If you guys are going to go back to the inn, I'll go check in with the caravan guards, see when they're going next.
Is that what we're doing then?
We can find out.
Alright.
I'm open to other suggestions. It is kind of a trek.
What are you talking about? The roads are safe these days.
I was more talking about like the time it would take to backtrack all the way out of the forest just to go back in the forest.
Like a day and a half.
But we
Wasn't it?
don't have any
Together?
other way of contacting her.
What?
Wasn't it like a day and a half for the little caravan?
Took you rough that.
Right.
You were not moving very quickly.
Right.
I do like that little inn.
You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Did you bite your tongue?
Okay.
Just caught like the very edge of it.
It's okay. You'll learn to chew your food one day.
I doubt it.
Where the hell's my sticky note app? I need to write down some of these names. Anyway, we're
Lord does it for us.
I feel like it
Don't ever
is.
be sick,
Which is the day she stops.
I feel like it's annoying to both of us that I have to constantly ask her.
What?
No, I don't mind.
What?
He said he should start writing down names, and Patrick said, "Why? Laura does it for us." And then Phil said he thinks that.
Yeah,
he
Laura
can-
does it for us.
You have to remember, all of these notes are completely from Bagby's point of view, so.
Right.
I'm gonna have you guys attacked in a library and see how useless Bagby becomes.
Excuse me, I am a smart girl.
I know. Just how distracted you could be in one given moment.
Oh, right.
Animated books attack us.
Yeah. See how conflicted she is.
I've had that happen before.
It'd be some bookstore.
Grapple.
Okay, so you go back. Who's going back to the hotel or the inn?
All of us except Joe, I think. Unless
What was the name of the inn you're staying at again?
Biggin.
Yeah, it is.
Joe, I'll go with you.
Sure.
Shouldn't leave anybody alone.
Okay. You three gentlemen would get back there first before they get across town, because you have to go literally clear across town. Getting back to the inn, pretty popular right now.
The end is pretty popular right now.
Yeah,
It's jumping.
jumping, hopping. It's like half full, but it's like middle of the day for no
Right.
goddamn reason.
This is not the same place that we'd run into Chucky, right?
No.
Good.
It's a place we ran into William.
I think he actually has like a ban from this place.
Chucky?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he is.
Yeah, he's not allowed to play.
Oh, I thought you said I misheard that. I thought you
As
said
a
he has a
band?
band here. And I was like, really? Was he play bass?
I should say he's the bassist, obviously.
He seems more like he has drummer kinds of problems.
He plays triangle at best.
That's a thing.
Right. What was the okay? One more time. What was the delinquent elf princess's name?
Aaron.
Delinquent?
Fairness.
Whoa.
A truant elf princess.
Sorry, truant. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Although
she's
she's an
delinquent.
adult, so I don't know if that really counts.
It was Ernest.
Like Aernis.
Like
However
anus.
you want to spell it.
Okay.
Aeryn's. Aynis, yeah. No. Aernys.
There we go.
And Aernys. Ernest.
And her dad is Taya now.
Duncan, what do you do back at the inn?
I'm a bit hungry.
Okay, you gonna get your meal?
Right.
Okay.
Is it breakfast or is it lunchtime?
It is lunchtime.
Fine.
They are doing fried chicken.
I do like fried chicken. Suppose I have some of that then.
Okay. Fried chicken.
Yeah, that should help you feel better.
That's delightful.
Perception. Everybody in the... Fried chicken, a little bit of mashed potatoes.
I regret not going to
Yep. I missed this. Actually, I don't
That's
think...
literally all I want.
I don't think...
17.
Also 17?
Joe likes
Can we go
animals,
3 for
and he
3?
likes them deep fried too.
Mine's 19.
You ruined it.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can
The-
lie and say it's 17.
No. The,
Don't lie, Ori. Doesn't suit you very well.
I know.
You got scolded.
I'm terrible at it, too.
I don't know if any of these are lies.
One of these two always lies, and one of them always tells the truth. You see decorations being hung around the. You noticed them on the way up and on the way in, and everyone seems to be in a pretty good mood.
Our server, when she comes back. Sorry, could be a he. Our server?
Mm-hmm.
I ask. What's going on here then?
Hi, I'm Tad. Welcome to the Big Inn. How can I help
Welcome
you?
to the Big Inn. Our special today.
Special today. Grilled chicken.
Don't do it. No.
Every time.
Hey, Tad,
Don't make him do that voice again.
Every waiter.
Hi!
Tad, we noticed all these decorations that are going up all over the place. What's going on here?
Oh, we got word that the Dryads were heading south to the wall. They'll be passing through town. It's always nice.
Oh. Okay.
Right. Don't know what that means.
Oh, you're from outside. Okay, well, Dryads are like forest people, but
Really?
magical. And they come through the area, kind of ignore us all. And we kind of have to hide from them, but they glow and it's really pretty.
They're like if a dandrophiliac had children.
Don't know what that means either.
Flower fucker.
It's a combination.
The delivery on that was perfect.
It's like the way you are with water, they are with leaves and shit.
Right.
Well, excuse my French.
So,
French?
there's lots of magic then? Do they have, like, a king or something?
Oh, I don't think so. I think they're just out there I mean, maybe they know the king of the forest. I always kind of thought that was a rumor. I don't know. But yeah, they're like glow. It's cool.
Right.
Yeah, sounds cool.
We always fill up when they're here. Mostly because people can't be within 20 feet of them. But,
Oh,
well, you're not supposed to.
I feel like I've learned a great deal from you.
I know.
Don't be within 20 feet of the glowing things.
Hey, can I ask why we can't be within 20 feet of the glowing things?
Oh, they have like this thing where, like if you see them, you like them immediately. And if you like them too much, sometimes people follow them into the forest.
Ooh. Do they happen to sing songs when they're in the forest?
Yeah, but they don't use their mouths. It's weird.
Sorry, no.
Understanding things new? You've been quite helpful to us today.
Well, what can I get you?
We'd like some fried chicken then,
Oh, right, you already
and
said.
some mashed potatoes,
And you?
and a big glass of water, please.
Why?
I said gold.
Can I get you anything else to drink?
No.
Can I start you off with some new wine?
You sure about that, Duncan? You don't want to add a special juice or tea or anything like that? You sure?
I'm sure.
Yeah.
And you, sir?
Oh, I'll do the special as well. But if you could, do you have anything fresh and leafy?
Fresh and leafy. I don't know. You, sir?
You know, I just like to watch.
That's hot. I'll get it to you.
Alright, well, Tad is moist.
I mean, it's fine. I had vegetables for breakfast.
Okay.
Do you die if you don't eat vegetables? Like on a regular basis? I guess that's most people. Think about it. You gotta eat some vegetables.
You don't die, but your stomach hurts real goddamn bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm half elf, and elves have not entirely plant-based diets, but more plant-based than, say,
You know how I know
humans
you're a
or
vegan?
dwarves.
20 years.
You told me.
I love that joke. An atheist, a CrossFitter, and a vegan walk into a bar. I only know because they told me within the first 2 minutes.
Nice.
All right. Cut 2.
So are we at the guard station yet?
Sure.
Is the same guard there that I talked to last time? Different guy.
Which one did you talk to last time?
Nameless guard.
Okay.
I was just wondering if
Sure,
it
same guy. Fuck it.
Okay. Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Oi! I heard you went into the woods.
Oh yeah, yeah. We got Chucky to guide us.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, we're alive, so I guess that's a win for him.
How far'd you go?
Not far. Howell's.
Oh. It's been a minute since anyone's headed there. She alive?
Yep.
Good
She's
to hear.
old, but yeah,
She was old when I was young.
I believe that.
How about you, young one? Did old lady Hollowell be nice to you? Oh, your child's so cute.
Yes, she is. Anyway. I don't know how you want me to respond to that. Like, do you want me to get indignant on your behalf? You didn't correct him, so I don't know. Okay. Anyway, I was just wondering when the next caravan's heading back to A and or. I can't remember the town name.
Tonight, they'll pack up early tomorrow morning. It'll be the last trip for a while.
Why is that?
Just as soon as the dryads start migrating, we don't send anymore. It's too dangerous to be on the road.
The dryads are migrating.
Yeah, they're coming in from the north. They head to the south wall about this time of year. Do it a couple times a year on the season change.
Interesting. Can I roll nature to see, or what do you want me to roll to like recall knowledge about dryads?
Sure. Probably nature
Oof,
or arcana.
Well done.
that's
Good roll.
a good one. 20, 30-20.
You would know that they are intelligent fae folk. They're not overtly dangerous to your knowledge. Like, they don't, like, eat people or whatever the fuck. But you have heard of, they just kind of have an aura about it, about them that people can't resist. But they are pretty fucking defensive of, in the few times you've had to deal with them near Krasden, because generally a dryad comes with any large grouping of trees, which there would be a couple in the far grass. They get pretty fucking defensive if they're dryads, and you start like chopping away at trees and shit.
Interesting. All right. Well, thank you for your help.
All right. Bright and early, 4 dawn. If you're coming, and bring your gold.
Yeah. Same price.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So as we're walking back, I kind of relay what I know about dryads to Bagby.
Okay.
Before we leave, I say, "Oh, gee, bye, mister!"
Cute kid.
Okay, after I get done talking about dryads, then I go,
After you get done laughing
so...
and then talking about dryads.
What was that?
Sometimes it's better to just let them think I'm a child. Plus, it's really fun to fuck with the stupid ones.
Fair enough. Those damn helmies.
Hey,
As I'm wearing them.
I have learned that is an inappropriate and racist remark.
You can't use that word. That's our word.
No, I don't say it anymore.
I don't know how to respond to that. That's true, you haven't called anyone a helmy for a while.
Next time Ori and Joe see each other, they're gonna be like, "What's up, my homie?"
What's up, my homie?
What up, my homie?
Oh, man. So, we're just heading back to the inn then, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, do you think those dryads could take us to the king? In some way? Sounds like they're just migrating, though, not necessarily, like, going anywhere.
We don't really know why they migrate, though.
Yeah.
It could be they're migrating to a great font of magical energy and power. And if we followed them, we might find it. Also, if we followed them, we might die, because, you know, they're like the succubus of the forest.
Yeah.
And we're not 100% sure that Ernest's dad is the king of the forest.
Or are we not?
No, we don't know.
Oh, I thought she said that he was. Didn't she say that?
I did not write that down.
I believe that
She
was
might be-
secondhand communication from. Oh, I'm not by you guys, but I believe that was secondhand communication from Chucky.
Oh.
Ernest is a singer. Tayanel is her dad. He's an old elf. I remember reading that Tayanel helped sign the original accords founding the Empire.
Okay, so that kind of implies he's a big deal, at least.
Yeah, he's important at least.
Okay.
Even if he isn't, he'd probably,
Kind of an in.
yeah.
It might be a safer inn than trying to follow some dryads.
Yeah, I can do something about them if they try to mess with us, but it's kind of a one and done thing.
Drink some Gatorade.
Give me some OJ.
Yeah.
20 minutes. Fine.
But we can share the fact that we have heard about these dryads with the rest of the party and see what they think.
That's a good idea.
You two also recognize the decorations going up around town.
Sure, a lot of
baby.
decorations. Were these here a couple days ago?
No.
They're beautiful.
Oh, it's probably for the dryads, maybe?
Mr. Buzzy Baby.
I don't know. I don't know why they would put up decorations to celebrate dryads, but I mean, that seems weird.
It does seem weird.
He's looking for some chocolate from
He's got a fuzzy
your
head.
best friend over there.
I don't
Where's
have
the
chocolates this time.
Where's the food at?
We got a pretty nice barricade
Where'd it
going
go?
over here.
Thank you.
Speaking of,
Eggnog. Want some nog cookies?
I want some cookie.
How about,
You want those or the other ones?
how about an M&M?
Yes.
you want to hand me the other bag? I'll give them both of them.
No.
It's a peanut
Could
butter.
you,
No, you.
Oh, okay.
could you toss me a nog cookie before you take them over there? Thanks.
This is the crinkly bag portion of the podcast.
Yes, enjoy the ASMR.
Crinkly bags.
Did you get that thing? I sent ya!
Who put that?
That's Sketty. Yeah.
Did we?
I love a Harvey Birdman. It's awesome.
You apparently sent the PM.
Okay, so you guys
On the
meet
Discord?
them at the hotel in Burger Slut.
The what?
Burger slut.
Is that what you Americans call where you get the foods? The Burger Slut.
I believe it's called Foods Libraries. Foods.
It's a grocery store, you douchebag. Anyway,
Chicken's pretty good.
I actually do get.
It's not buttermilk. But
I appreciated that reaction.
Oh yeah, I get
Got
some chicken
two
when we get back
thighs?
there.
I like thighs. I got 2 of them.
what?
I get some fucking chicken when we get back.
You walk in there and smell chicken. You're like, I need a bucket of fucking chicken.
I ate a giant plate of mashed potatoes.
She can
Pretty
have
good
my
mashed
potatoes.
potatoes.
I'll have her chicken. I've ordered.
We'll say it's your recipe for
Don't-
mashed potatoes.
Don't worry, Joe. I ordered extra.
There you go.
I make
Joe
bomb
needs
mashed
protein.
potatoes.
Cookie good.
Weird.
Okay.
I was hoping I would be able to supplement this with a salad.
You guys
but apparently they don't
exchange-
believe in salads here.
You guys
Where are
exchange
you gonna
information.
find greens?
Knowledge and things.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of vegetarians in the Middle Ages. Ton of them.
To be fair, in an
To be
elf
fair.
town, there's probably a lot of them.
To be fair.
To be fair.
To be far.
What you doing then?
Ain't crazy. Okay, you guys exchange information. Plan. Go.
Right. Go.
So like I said,
Well, I don't know. It seems like the dryads know where they're going.
I mean, geese go south in the winter. Do we want to follow geese? No. They're horrible fucking monsters. And your plan is to have us follow them?
Triggered! Trigger warning!
I'm just saying, they seem like they know where they're going.
Bagby, you're going to say something.
well, I mean, Ernest's dad might not be the king of the forest or woods, but he's well known and an important figure, and likely a little bit safer than just randomly following a bunch of dryads south for no reason.
If we can avoid dryads, that would be better. I mean, they're generally kind of nice, but
They're nice to them.
nice in the
They'll be nice
you
to
wake
us,
up with a plant up your butt sort of way.
Well, that's a pagan. It's not the worst thing to happen. They're pretty nice to look at.
I mean, other than the whole like being half spring.
I did watch that, by the way, Sketties. I suppose I could relink it.
So,
Just relink it in chat. Fuck it. Who cares?
in order to get the stones to work, we need a large font of magical energy to power them.
Which is about as descriptive as not.
Right.
Don't
And
you think?
wherever the dryads are going could be a large font of magical energy. Or it could just be a wall.
I surmise that they're probably following the energies. That's why they're moving back and forth.
Or what time of the year is it?
It's moving into fall.
Or it's just getting colder and they like warmer temperatures.
Oh, but it's not that far, is it?
No.
You'll see in the map. Here, let me show it to you.
You're all a bunch of geese sympathizers.
I mean, it's not that big. It's the forest. That's it. This isn't the forest here.
There's no scale on that
It's
map.
just
I don't
right
know how
there,
big
and
these
this-
are.
I think that's quite good.
There's no scales from the line.
It's just not very large. That's what I'm saying.
Look, you might be 100% correct. I don't know.
Aye, we don't know.
It's just a guy filming pornography while eating a Long John.
He's offering it to the
Oh my god! The lady's face after he stops to take a bite.
Male talent stops to take a bite out of the donut that the cameraman was eating as he was filming the pornography. The lady's face is just.
That's amazing. Oh boy.
I know more about you that made you laugh that hard, Patrick.
It's funny.
Right?
I don't know why it's so funny. Okay, let's get back to the tracks.
Does anyone else have anything to offer then? Do you want to vote on it then?
What are the chances I would know where the dryads are going?
Pretty low.
Can I roll for it, or is that just a hell no?
You may roll for it. Roll history. You're gonna have to get pretty high.
Okay. You mean the roll?
He's
Got
halfway there.
Higher than
Or you're in public.
motherfucking dreaming of you.
it. What is this place not
It's not
herbal friendly?
It's not 420 friendly.
I mean, that guy over there is. Oh wow, like half the people in here. Anyway,
This whole place smells like weed. What are you talking about?
Everybody's eating fried chicken.
It's like fucking Portland in this bitch.
all right. I think your plot is safe. I only rolled not great. Yeah, that's only an 11.
It's not quite high, no.
You don't know. You kind of remember your dad saying something about it once. That it was annoying. But that's about it.
Yeah. Most of them aren't really thick enough for him to be into it. They're more the spindly.
Okay.
All those in
I'm gonna have
charge?
you guys break it down. What do you know about what you're supposed to do here in the forest?
We're supposed to find. We were here to get the stones, and we apparently still need batteries for them.
We need to find a power source.
We need to find a power source.
Well, that's not why you're here. Why are you here in the forest?
Was it just to get the stones?
What did your dad say?
I'm finding it.
Oh, we're supposed to meet a guy who lives on a hill, right?
Oh, okay.
The stones had nothing to do with the forest.
Yeah.
He just said, find stones, go to the forest.
Well, that, I guess, worked out well for us.
So we're supposed to meet a guy who lives on a hill, and we're supposed to use
Yes,
the
put
stones.
it in the place on the hill where the guy lives.
Now, what connections do you know in the forest?
We know Hollowell.
I mean, technically you're correct, but I'm going to tell you probably not go with that one. I don't want to...
Chucky does not live on a hill.
Hollowell does not either.
She might know someone who lives on a hill then.
That's entirely maybe possible.
She didn't tell you anything before.
Suppose that elf
We didn't
king
tell her
lives
that
on a
we're
hill.
looking for
We
him.
didn't ask her about it.
Do we know anyone
Right.
else? Does William live on a hill now?
He doesn't even live in the fucking forest. What are you talking about?
He doesn't even live.
Sorry, does William rest on a hill?
Yep, he was in the side of a hill now. Yeah. He is tree fodder.
We could ask about prominent forest hills.
You know one other person that lives in the forest.
Ernest.
You know one more.
Is it the one chick? He's staring at you, Patrick.
Or is he staring at Phil?
No, he's staring at me. But I guess we know somebody in the forest.
Okay, he's looking at
I
me
guess-
like
no,
we
he's looking at
established
you.
between the two of us that Norm permanently lives
It's
in
in
the
the
forest.
forest.
Hey, is it Norm? Okay. Yeah, I guess that's kind of the obvious answer, but
Never really
I feel like
thought.
Chucky's more reliable.
I never really thought of him as having a permanent residence, but sure, we can try and find his house.
I think Norm is more reliable than Chucky. I mean, he told us about the seeing stone.
I'm just saying, you
he
have
told
three
us
options. It's follow the Dryads, look for Norm, or go to Ernest.
What? Do we have any leads at all if we're looking for Norm?
No, but that motherfucker just shows up.
Right. Are we still in the crowded dining room? Maybe I won't. Maybe I
don't
won't
like
just
this.
yell his name.
What if you just went out a little bit into the forest and went like, bad?
I don't know why I did it.
Do the dad call. Go. He's touching me! Make him stop! He's touching me! Dad!
I pull Norm's pipe out of my pocket and look at it.
Maybe we shouldn't do this in the crowded dining room.
Yeah, probably not.
Definitely not in the
Smoke
crowded
weed
dining
every
room.
day.
Well, how long do we have till that caravan leaves?
Tomorrow morning,
Well,
crack of dawn.
I guess we got till tomorrow morning to figure something else out.
Well, we can go up to the rooms and see if we can summon Norm. Bloody Mary style. Did that sound dirty? I don't know.
No, I just
Okay.
I liked the idea of all of us sitting in a
Yeah,
circle with like a
seance.
pentagram on the floor, holding hands, going like, Norm, are you with us?
So
Shut up,
first,
Norm. We're trying to summon you.
Oh, my bad, man.
First, we need to get something called a Rastafarian rug and set it in the middle of the floor.
We need a painting of somebody by the name of Robert Marley?
also a James Hendricks.
Okay.
And Willie Nelson.
Oh yeah, good old Bill Nelson. Yeah.
Okay, what are you guys doing?
we take the rest of the day to try and find Norm. And then, if that fails, in the morning we can go find Ernest, or we can decide to follow the Dryads.
I think I'm kind of against the whole Dryads thing. I don't know if I voiced that earlier.
I think it's the most risky out of the three choices.
Okay, well,
I'm not giving you guys anything else.
okay.
Okay, let's go
Well-
up and summon Norm if we can.
Okay.
I bring the bucket of chicken that I just ordered.
Patrick, are you playing Minesweeper?
I am not.
Yeah, the chicken might be a good call. Any baked goods?
I was gonna say if we can find some bread, some cookies, some stuff like that.
Did he sell any of that here, Mike?
Bars exclusively. The bar says, I think he shows up when you don't want him. Sure, there's breads.
Okay. We'll sacrifice some
If
brownies.
you look for him, he might think it's a paternity suit. I never met her, man.
Oh, no one's ever gotten any of those to stick.
Mostly because he can disappear. Literally.
Can and does.
So,
Baked goods. Yeah, we're looking for baked goods.
They sell them.
Yeah.
There's bread.
Okay. Well, we'll get some bakery stuff, and then we'll go up to one of our rooms.
Okay.
We'll have a little powwow, get in a circle.
your room.
Yeah, my room.
I don't need mine smelling like dank weed.
The cops might come. And he's a 4.0 student. You are a cop. I guess that's true. Do you have to arrest them all on site, Crucible?
No.
What actually is the
No.
stat?
Because it's my understanding is that it's natural. It's from the earth. We're okay with it.
So how do you explain you?
What? I'm natural. I'm from the earth.
He is as God made him.
He is as a dude made him.
A dude, yeah. A dude playing God.
Yeah, he's a good guy. His name's Jesus.
Sure.
All right, you're up there. What's your plan for ritualistically summoning your father? Which is something I think I've said before in my life.
New sentence.
Yeah.
Well, we'll align the baked goods around, and in a pretzelgram. And
New plan. This no longer works. I refuse.
No. This is Phil's thing. Just roll with it.
Okay, go.
oh, we're gonna roll. Well, actually, we're not gonna even have to roll because we have a pipe. So I'm taking out my father's pipe, stuffing it full of sweet sticky weed, and gonna light it up and take some puffs and see what happens. And oh,
Make a wisdom.
woofta.
Smoke weed every day.
Duncan's gonna move on from booze to the herb.
If you're going to use this other pipe, I don't want to put anyone else through the risk of this is the thing that summoned the fey creatures and stuff.
We are all in a small room. We are all getting that.
You are hotboxing all of these people.
Yeah.
Well, my wisdom saving throw was a 22.
Like, is it a Jumanji thing? A 2?
22.
Oh, I'm like, a 2? What? 22. The moment you start using the pipe, you feel a strong pull from a very far distance on your mind and soul.
Oh. Well, that's new?
It's trying to take... It feels like a tug of war. It's trying to take you to where it is, and clearly you're trying to take whatever it is here.
Okay.
That
Freak out.
happens.
Don't freak out, Ori.
Roll a Constitution save. Because you're also...
This is the worst idea I have ever had.
That's saying a lot, too.
Is
I've known Phil for a
is it
while.
now?
It is the worst idea I have ever had while playing a character in a tabletop. Anyway, that is a 19.
Okay. What do you want to do about this magical tether you find yourself connected to mentally?
I'm gonna give it a tug. Mentally.
Okay. Roll Arcana.
This is gonna be the tough one.
It's gonna like summon some fucking horrible Fey beast. How'd you do?
I don't want to talk about it.
You rolled a 1. So... Fuck me. Alright, I wasn't prepared for this. Give me a second.
I was thinking maybe I should have cast Blast, but that wouldn't have helped with your Arcana roll.
Guidance, maybe.
Yeah, he 1-1 though.
Yeah.
Oh man. Sorry. Got the yawns. So how was everyone's week so far?
It's going. I'm tired. I'm not even busy at work. It's just there's a lot happening.
I know what I'm gonna do here. In the middle of this pretzelgram, opens, a fog starts to appear. It's like a mist.
I mean, if you think about it, with a 1, I mean, Norm showing up is about the worst thing that could happen.
It's not even remotely true. The
Usually is.
The mist fills the room. Everybody needs to roll a first off a con save, and secondly perception.
That is not a super
Do I need to do an
con
additional con save, or is my other one fine?
No, you're fine.
16 for my con save, and 23 for my perception.
15 for my con save.
What was your? I'm sorry. What was yours again?
16 con save, 23 perception.
Okay.
15 con save and 19 perception.
Okay.
14 con, 5 perception.
Okay. My original con was a 19.
What's
my
up with all this
perception? My perception was a 16.
And he'll have to do it at some point. Or he just misses this one and he'll have to do a con save. Okay.
We could.
He was peed.
We could have more
In the bathroom.
dialogue between us, real quick.
No, it's fine. As the mist bellows out, it's very, very thick. It's not coming from the pipe. It's coming from literally the center of the room and filling very quickly outwards. Definitely taller than you.
Ori, is this right?
Probably waist high about-ish for the rest of you.
I have a feeling that this is all wrong. We probably should have had like a really thick lady with us.
Yeah, that would have worked better.
You start to see shadows moving through the room.
Is it above if I put my hands up like this? Can they see my hands?
Yes.
So I just do this.
Oh.
I'm here!
Upsies!
Can I grab a hand and pull her off?
Those are some cool hands you got there.
Thank you, Joe. I will ride on your shoulders.
Okay.
So this looks really, really bad, but the good news is, I'm sorry. Really, really sorry.
You
Close it. Shut it off.
you all see small shadows. Most of the shadows are very small and start darting in all directions outward.
Oh shit.
You can roll for this now that you're here. Perception and con save. How was your poop?
It's fine, thank you.
It was a poop, wasn't it?
Hello.
It was just long enough. I knew.
All right.
Con save and perception.
Perception
Yes.
is 23.
Fantastic.
My con save.
You gotta be careful with that accent there.
19.
Okay. Very good. Nobody is affected by the mist.
Good, we don't
Though
go
it
to
smells strongly of
Baroque. We don't
yeah.
go to Baroque.
I'm gonna go ahead and put out
Okay.
the remaining
Okay.
contents of the pipe.
There's darting shadows. You don't see any of this shit. You just it's the fog, the mist. Darting shadows. For the rest of you, small ones, including giggling and chattering, fill the room.
Nope. Nope.
You two, a bigger shadow, still not tall enough to be seen above the mist, which is about like waist level for you, roughly. Sort of looks like it appears in the middle and then wanders a bit and then makes a beeline for the door.
Block the door!
Can I do that? Can I go to block the door?
Sure.
Okay.
How fast do you move?
Just regular. 30
Okay.
feet.
I'm on his shoulders, so I jump and I
Yeah.
go 40 feet.
Okay. You get there about the same time as whatever the thing is. And we can use your previous one. It's small. It's your size, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe a little bigger.
So we were looking for Norm. Do you know him?
Norm?
Oh, Norm
Are
and all.
either of these things undead or fiends?
Feeling it's a fake.
Oh. Is that what he's carrying?
Yeah, it's a red cap.
Oh.
It is.
They're not
I think
nice.
It's no, it's not undead.
No,
Okay.
Fae.
And not a fiend either.
No.
Their hat's red
Wonderful.
because they dip it in blood. So they murder children. I'm not joking. Like that's actual red cap.
It's like
Like from the real world lore.
it's like an evil elf that like elf fae that does not worship spider gods.
With every step, it makes loud clumping sounds because of the steel boots it has on.
Those are
And
its ass
it's
creatures.
trying to pry the door open.
Nope, 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 nope. You stay.
It takes a swing at you.
Do it.
Okay.
We already brought her back dead once.
Miss.
Am I within 10 feet of it when 10 or 5 feet of it when he takes a swing at her?
No, you'd still be 10 feet away.
Okay.
It's 10 feet faster than you.
Okay.
It's just swinging at you to try to get you to back off from the door, basically, and it just starts pulling on the door again.
I punch it.
Okay, roll. I suppose we should all do initiative now.
Yeah. 13?
15.
Oh. Initiative would be 11.
Well, no, you can roll your hit.
Oh, okay.
That's fine.
So the hit was 13. Initiative. Fuck it,
Nice.
can I swap them?
No, you miss.
Can I swap my rolls? Because I
No.
rolled a natural 20 for initiative.
No, now you have great initiative.
So now I have a 25 initiative.
Woo! You get a go again, probably right away.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's 25,
10.
10,
7.
7,
Lucky 13.
13,
15.
15.
How large is the
I
room?
feel like this plan was really close to working until I rolled that one.
Yeah.
The room here. I'll make a.
Crucible? You have the remote control over there?
I sure do.
That was like 3 rolls though. My first 2 ones were good. I feel like for the sake of comedy,
Just channel.
sometimes he just makes me continue rolling until I fail.
No.
Probably. Just fuck you, that's why.
That's why all of them were different things I had you roll. Yeah,
You're just going down the list.
big fucking baby.
Next one was stealth. You might want to move the camera just a bit, though.
I'm not complaining. I think it's hilarious. Sorry, I should say that out of character. I'm not complaining. I think it's hilarious.
Okay, doors here. And then I didn't grab your guys. Oh, jeez.
Tokens.
What I can't believe is that it had no interest in any of the baked goods.
They're not full of blood.
The jelly donuts kind of look like they are.
You got me there, Phil.
Who's Phil?
Worry. Sorry, worry. Hey, worry.
Okay. Okay. So first up is Bagby.
Hooray! I punch it in the face
Okay.
with a 26.
That's a hit.
That is 7 points of damage. And then I will... I'll do Flurry of Blows. I will spend a key point to do Flurry of Blows. So, that one does not hit. That was a 2. And that is a 22 to hit.
That's a hit.
With 9 more points of damage. And let's put a Fury of the Small on there for another 4. So 13.
Is he bigger than you?
Oh, no.
He's not. Yeah, he's small.
So just 9.
9 more?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have Stunning Strike, or is that a...
That's next level.
Okay.
Okay.
I get a lot of good things at level 5.
Yeah. Me too. You okay?
Yeah, just gotta chill.
You gotta chill, okay?
It's
chill out.
multiplying.
Hey, I'm trying, man.
That is what I do.
He's got chills. They're multiplying.
Hey, I mean, like,
Magic pipe aside, it was pretty good stuff.
So we're gonna have to deal with baked Oreo all day.
He passed his con save. He's fine. Okay.
High tolerance.
Nice.
Get it?
Boo. Boo. Okay.
Remember when we were in that WoW guild full of potheads?
Now it is. Yeah.
Cool story, bro.
You remember?
I remember.
I remember.
Okay. Duncan. You get attacked by a tiny thing that comes out of nowhere. It's like a grasshopper, but angry.
It's biting at the ankles then.
Nope, flies.
Oh.
Do you want
It's-
just like I've got like a bunch of just like bases. They're just little black circles that you could use.
That's fine if that's what you would like to do.
I mean, just
That sounds good to me. Go for it. This thing.
could you flip it over? It's a sprite, right?
Oh, I don't like it.
No, it's different. But yeah, it looks kind of like
it's a
Sprite.
Sierra Mist.
It's got bug legs.
I got that, bro. What are you doing, Patrick?
I'm going the wrong way.
He's trying to find porn.
There it is. HDMI
I'm looking
2.
for a long john.
Oh, look at that.
Okay. Neat.
Doesn't look very nice.
Oh, they're sprites. They're assholes.
Oh, okay, wait, these aren't
They're
sprites.
not sprites. Someone's
you brought them
computer
all back
running
here?
really hot.
No, it's Andrew's vacuuming
Oh,
the couch.
okay.
The Okay, you ready?
Right?
And that well, I already rolled for that. Bit. There it is. Just busy as fuck. Tiny ass hotel room that is about to get real fucked up. You're definitely losing your deposit on this shit.
You had a deposit?
Nope.
On a hotel room?
Nope. Um, 13. Does that hit you?
Yes.
Okay.
Hits me exactly.
Hits you for 2.
2.
Small, and they got little tiny knives.
It's a bastard! Take my eye out, you know.
Okay. Yep. So I think there's actually 4 in here, but yeah. So there'll be put one in the middle. Okay. Next one attacks Crucible. 17.
Okay, so there's 4 of those little fuckers flying around.
Yeah.
And I've got 3 of them kind of...
No, he's attacking you.
Oh.
17 hit. Does a 17 hit?
Does tie go to the runner?
Yep. There's no ties.
'Cause
It's
I've
just
got
it hits
17.
or it doesn't. Yeah, it hits. 1 damage is all. Joe is a 16.
Die.
Really? All 3 of us been tied then?
2 damage.
I'm not sure Joe even notices that.
And that's a flop, so I'll roll again. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Next up is Crucible's turn.
I'm gonna cast Sacred Flame on the one.
Burn, you fucker!
On the one north of Duncan.
Okay.
So that is a
Slam dunk.
yes, sir.
Like a 15 reflex save, I guess.
Yeah, 15 dex.
Or, yeah, whatever. Whatever reflex is in this version.
Hits.
1d8 radiant.
There's no way this doesn't kill it, by the way.
7.
Yeah, it just explodes.
So
Okay, next up is... shit, who's next? Sorry. Oh, what's your dex, Ori?
Like, just raw, what is my
Yeah, what's your
dexterity,
dex?
or what's my
What's your dex?
modifier?
What's your modifier?
2.
Okay, you go first. You go next.
Alright, well, I'm gonna start doing some cleaning. As if by magic, because it is magic, my eyes go white and a beam of faint light comes down from the ceiling
Okay.
on the flying monstrosity to the top left.
Okay.
And that moonbeam is gonna hover over it, and it needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
You just second level a fucking sprite.
Huh?
Should I smite one of these things?
I hold it. I can move.
Oh, that's cool then.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna sweep
That's
through.
handy. Yeah. I was just imagining like
Think of it like a
I used
giant
disintegrate.
bug-
How much? How
It's a
much?
bug zapper that
Did he?
is moving
That works.
around.
The
What was
save.
the save? What was the save? Sorry.
The save is 14.
Okay, it missed the save.
Okay.
What the hell is this?
it's like a Dragon Ball Z character who just disintegrates in life.
They were just happily at home, but seconds ago.
Shouldn't have stabbed us.
Yep.
14 radiant damage.
Yep, it's dead. Their HP is single digits, guys. I don't know how else to say this.
You know what? If a mosquito bites me, it's gonna get slapped.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, but you didn't summon a beam from the sky to murder it.
No, I just summoned a big fucking
The
flash
Hammer of
fire.
Dawn was summoned to kill this
Horrible
mosquito.
flamethrower.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is Duncan. How are you going to overkill a wasp?
I just reach out and try to grab one with my hands.
Okay. Okay.
How large are they?
They're not. They're tiny. They're like this.
Right. As I try to grab, I just want to grab him.
Okay.
Tell him to stop it. I don't want to kill him.
Okay.
He's gonna Lenny this.
Just quit moving. Quit moving.
Oh god! It's gonna be monkey all over again.
Right. I miss. 4.
Well, you can full attack. Go ahead.
One more then.
You can't. Oh, okay. Never mind. You can't.
Can't.
I've been informed by rules lawyers that that is not a thing you can do.
Yeah, wrong game.
Sorry. Okay.
Stop trying to hurt us. We're not trying to hurt.
Joe.
They're trying to hurt you. I'm not.
What third level spell would you like to use?
Can I use all my smites in one go?
Sure, go for
Just
it.
absolutely annihilate something.
They're just pests, Duncan.
I'm gonna move up, and I understand I'll take some attacks of opportunity, but I'm gonna move all the way to the left.
Okay, sounds good. All the way to the left. Take 2 attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
Let's see if they
16's my
matter.
AC.
Definitely hits. And 13? No.
Damage?
No.
No.
1 damage.
Okay.
You take 1 damage.
Okay.
They roll 1d3 damage.
Awful bastard.
It's like being poked with a toothpick.
Yeah.
It's just poke.
It's like getting hit by a mosquito that's the size of a hummingbird. It hurts. It
That
does
would
some damage.
suck ass.
Yeah.
That would scare
hurts.
the ever-living shit out of me.
That's why we summon fucking beams from the sky to annihilate them.
That's true. Okay, I understand what we're doing here now.
Alright. And I'm going to attempt to knock the red cap prone.
Okay.
Which I believe is just an athletics versus his dex. Does that sound right? Or his acrobatics, maybe?
Okay.
Fuck! Roll the 2. Doesn't matter.
Okay, well, you roll this out.
Then I got 8. Do I beat him?
No, because it's total 9.
Okay. Damn. Close. Never mind. I don't do anything.
Yeah. Okay. And next up is Bagby again. We're back to the
Did he
top.
do anything?
Oh,
Yeah, the red cap.
oh, he totally forgot to go. Okay, I guess he will attack Bagby again.
Okay.
Sorry. 15.
Nope.
And I'm going to attack him.
Okay, go for it.
Let me
And
double check that.
Sentinel?
Yeah, I'm just making sure if they actually have to hit. No, they just have to make an attack.
Yeah.
Really?
what's your AC?
19.
19. Did you roll 1?
2.
Okay, that's a miss. It hit you once, and with its curved blade that looks jagged at best, hits you for 12.
Oh my.
It's the blades from the horse guys, Game of Thrones.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's Dothraki. That's what.
What it looks like. 5e stole everything from Game of Thrones.
Okay, listen, you little shit.
Ah, the little shit.
I'm just looking at both of them.
Don't even know me. We didn't mean to bring you here.
Where is here?
Well, here is a really cool city named Arnes in a really cool hotel. We were really trying to find Norm. Do you know how to find Norm?
No. No.
Where do you live?
In a house in my village.
Do you want to go back?
Yes.
Then stop hitting me with your creepy sword thing. And we'll try and
I was on
figure
my
out-
front fucking porch and now I'm in this room with a bunch of people in armor.
I am aware that this happened to you, and we will try and make it right, but you all need to quit attacking us.
Roll persuasion.
That's cocked. 11.
Bagby taking the pacifist route.
Fine. But I can't speak for those little fucks.
Do you care
Way
to
ahead of
kill
you.
them?
God no, sprite folk, burn them all.
Okay. Continue on, Ori.
Oh, is it my turn?
She passes turn. It is.
Crucible, actually.
There, it's the Scrigg's turn actually.
Yep.
Those the little one's turns. 12, 12 to Duncan, that's a miss. And then 1 to Crucible, that's 17, Crucible.
Yep.
And you take 3 damage! Get fucking smoked.
3 whole damage.
The fucker's gonna pay for that.
Just Warhammer.
I'm tempted to.
Okay, next up is Ori.
Okay.
No, sorry, Crucible.
I think
It's
it
Crucible's
was
turn.
first. Yeah.
That was a sound that came out of me.
Yeah, nope. Sacred Flame, the one to myself.
Okay.
I don't care.
Con what again?
Dex 15.
Dex 15. Pass. Roll to 19.
Okay.
Is it?
Is there an
Doesn't
effect
take-
on the save?
Okay. Okay, Ori.
Okay. So this is a good opportunity to figure out how you want to interpret the spell as working. The wording is that a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, or starts its turn there. It is engulfed in ghostly flames that cause searing pain. So if I'm moving this beam, am I moving it to one spot and then that thing takes the damage, or would things along its path also get affected? So
No, it has to start its turn inside the beam.
No, it says when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn,
If you move it over,
or
it's not entering
starts
that.
its turn there.
You're moving it. It's not
Yeah,
entering
then
it.
yeah, you could hit them both. Potentially.
Okay. All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna move it diagonal from
Okay.
where it was sitting.
Okay.
So the first one's save.
How much?
14 Constitution.
1 passes.
Okay, the one that passes will take half.
Okay. Half of.
Well. Yeah. Half of.
Half of, yeah.
Half of 10.
Okay, it's dead.
Da 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 da.
So how much XP did we get for
None. In fact, all of you go back to level 3.
Then we get the joy of going back to level 4 later.
All right, you've done that. The mist is dissipating from the room.
Someone open a window or something?
There's no windows. You have an interior room. You're just hotboxing the hell out of yourself.
Okay, how do we get... What is your name, friend?
Jalafate.
How do we get Jeff back home?
I feel like he just made that up.
Yeah, I'm yeah, sorry about that, Jeff. Well, is the portal still open?
No.
Hello, Jeff.
That is a very good
My
question.
name's Duncan. It's nice to meet you then. You're looking at me a bit funny.
You know I eat people, right? This is
Right.
like real hard to just keeping it together.
Everyone needs to be them, Jeff.
Let's just
I offer him some of the chicken.
generally live flesh, but I'll take it. Ooh, the batter.
It's still warm.
So where are you from then, Jeff?
The Feywilds. Where are you from? Why am I talking to you?
I'm from a small town on the coast called Krasden.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Can I ask you some questions, Jeff?
Sidebar.
Do you know
We don't have any way of getting this guy back.
the king?
Try the pipe again.
Yes, that's a good idea. Let's let him do it. That's sarcasm.
King.
Aye. The king of the forest?
Aye.
Really? What's his name then?
Sylvanus.
Sylvanus? Sounds like a right nice chap.
Oh. That level of king.
I think we're talking about a different king.
Yeah, okay.
Do you know where he lives, do you?
Not in your realm.
Oh.
That's up.
Oh, I hate this.
That's a god, Duncan.
Right.
Okay, well, tell you what, take a few puffs of this and maybe it'll take you home.
You giving him Norm's pipe?
Not giving him, I'm like letting him take a couple puffs. I'm gonna hold it for him.
Okay, roll to persuade. Probably
Can't we
succeed.
just murder this gentleman and be on our way?
I think I might be murdering him. I don't know.
He just fucking explodes. Takes a hit.
That is a 16.
Okay. You convince him. Well,
Now we bring his whole fucking family here.
This is the greatest game of D&D ever.
hey.
I'm running out of ideas here, guys. I'm serious.
I've got an idea.
As he folds in on himself because he also rolled a 1. And just explodes like a balloon made of meat.
Oh no!
Every time. I always have my mouth open. Every time.
All that's left is his dagger and those iron boots he was wearing.
Ooh, get his Nikes.
Anybody want that dagger?
Actually, I would like that dagger, please.
Sure.
I know it might seem a little bit impolite and perhaps a bit impertinent, but is the chicken okay?
It's covered in elf blood, so if that's the sort of flavoring you like. Not elf, fairy blood.
It's kind of a in between.
That wasn't supposed to happen like that, was it?
You know,
This is Duncan sitting in the back of the room.
like,
Is that what you meant to do? It's like Bagby and Joe and Ori are just covered in.
I can't believe that just fucking happened. Is it dead? Is it dead?
Duncan, I think we need to make another trip to the river.
Is that what's so funny as fucking
Is it just like a normal dagger? It just looks funny.
No, I was trying. It is a thing. I gotta find it. Though.
It's like a. Starts with a K, doesn't it? I don't remember.
It's not a kukri.
Not a kukri. Okay.
The sickle sword.
I will go with you guys to the river.
I need to get cleaned up.
Puzzle blade, crescent knife.
Oh God.
And who knows? Maybe Norm will be down by the river.
We should.
Yeah. Okay.
We should tell.
You know what? This one's on me, guys.
No, this one's on all of us right now.
It's mostly on us. Yeah. We should tell housekeeping about this.
1d3 damage, 18 to 20 critical.
Ooh.
Oh. Okay, I don't know how to custom item.
I'm using kukri, so just do that. Just use kukri.
How does one spell that?
Kukri.
It's not a thing.
Oh, I must have been looking at an old version of the game. Sorry.
No, it's okay.
Just
I don't need it. I'll just leave it.
custom or whatever. The
It's not better than.
So what are you guys doing?
Anyway.
All going down to the river again?
Well,
Get clean.
As we're going down, I just stopped by the front desk. Do you all have like a bathhouse or something in there? We're all covered with like weird dwarf blood.
That doesn't.
close enough. Close enough.
He makes so many jokes. Obviously, we're not covered in dwarf blood.
Roll
That would be
persuasion with a
I'm spitting
advantage.
out chunks of his skull.
Howdy, officer.
You roll with
Doozy of a
disadvantage.
day.
Doozy of a day.
You roll with disadvantage, sir.
For what?
Take the other one.
Trying to convince him that it's a joke you're telling. You're covered in blood.
Okay, yeah. Well, natural 20
Disadvantage.
and a 9.
Nine.
So that's a 15.
11.
Doesn't believe either of you, so he's going to go with what he previously surmised. Are you injured?
Yes, we need a place to clean up.
Oh, the little flying things did scratch me a bit right there. They almost took
Flying
my eye out.
things?
Right?
Wait, what room are you in again?
I don't want to answer that question.
I don't remember.
It's funny, I don't remember either.
12. We're in room 312.
It's the one that's covered in blood.
He like motions to somebody in the back. There's a guy with a bucket.
I flick him a gold coin. Come on, man. More than you get paid in a week.
Does room 312 have a picture of a goose on the door?
No.
We were attacked by a red cap. It was
What
hiding
is
in
a
our
red
closet.
cap?
It's like a little gnomey kind of thing. And it
You're
wears a
killing
red-
gnomes and dwarves?
No.
No, it's an evil fey elf that came from the Fey realm. It was my fault. I'm sorry.
We live in this weird forest. Shit comes out of nowhere.
It was your fault.
Yeah, I tried to call someone, and it showed up instead. I goofed. I done goofed.
So you'll be leaving this inn this evening.
Yep.
About that bathhouse?
Guests only.
But we're leaving this evening.
Get the fuck out.
Can I have some chicken to go?
You pay for the chicken.
Okay. How much do I owe for the chicken?
3 copper.
Okay.
You got your bucket of kernels.
Just coated in blood. Just eating chicken. I don't
I'm
like
going
today.
to the river.
Yeah, me too.
This is even better sight. You're all covered in blood, sitting at the river. He's got a bucket of chicken.
I'm not quite sobbing, but I really am not happy to be covered in blood again.
So that's how Ori's plan went.
Can we just go back to the fucking inn?
We got kicked out of the
Oh,
Kicked
my
out of the
chicken! Ah, fuck it.
I look into the river and into the glassy water, and I just go, "Hey, Norm!
I mean, it wasn't the
Norm!
only hotel in town, was it?
Remember when you told me that guy was going to kill me and I'd be fine? Well, it happened. How about more information, you son of a bitch?
Oh yeah, what was being dead like? He's standing behind you.
I fucking told you!
Also,
you just needed to go outside and yell for
You know,
more!
that language is kind of like unbecoming, and my grandmother was a nice lady, or so I've heard. And holy shit!
Hey, kid!
Oh,
I offer Norm a soggy piece of chicken.
Oh, fucking chicken. Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
They didn't fry it all the way.
I know. Sorry about the blood.
There's blood?
I imagine there's a little bit.
Why does this taste like Fey blood?
That's a long story there.
That's a new sentence for you, probably.
Why does this fried chicken taste like Fey blood?
we
Can we put that on a fucking t-shirt? Just a bucket of kernels full of thighs, one dead pixie on top.
We tried calling you. I tried calling you. It worked horribly. Here's your pipe back. I feel like I shouldn't have
Oh,
this.
fuck, dude. I've been looking everywhere for this. I thought I sat on it and broke it again.
Yep.
Damn it.
Yep. It does not work the way I think it does.
No, it's an interdimensional portal.
Yeah. That's my again. That's my bad there.
So we got those seeing stones that you told us about, and then Hollowell told us that we need to go to a place of a font of magical energy, and she mentioned the king of the forest, and you mentioned some guy on the hill, so...
Oh, that guy's a dick.
Is it the?
Just heavy size. That's this whole group.
So far, we're confused. Is the king of the forest Tanil, or is it some other being?
Man, he wishes. Fucking uptight. Fuck.
Are you the king of the forest?
No.
Is Sylvanus the king of the forest?
Right, let's just.
Sorry.
Do you
This
know
forest.
who the
Sorry,
king of
I
the
mean
forest
this forest.
Yeah, he said.
is? Okay, what you said.
This forest, not forest in some other plane, some other timeline. This one.
Oh, man, no, kid. This whole forest is a nexus. It exists in all of the realms.
Okay, that's starting to make a whole lot more sense now. Why am I so high that this makes sense? Anyway, so how do
Have we got a light?
We don't you summon Faye?
No, I got it under control. I can stop whenever I want.
Yeah. that is what is happening here.
So, font of great magical energy to make these seeing stones work.
If it's at his place,
His
Who
being
is he?
Sylvanus.
it's gotta be his temple. But I saw this on a hill. Maybe in this realm it's covered up?
Well, that would make sense since, the home of Sylvanus, pretty major god is not something that's common knowledge around these parts.
Nobody's really worshipped him except for the elves in like a long time. Mostly because he's a dick. Like I said. Do you know he had trees kill a bunch of people?
We're familiar.
Trees generally are just cool. Trent's cool.
Trent is not cool. I want to be clear on this, Dad. Trent is not cool.
I don't know. I think he's pretty cool.
Maybe you have all the time in the world to listen to his bullshit. But for me, 10 years takes a while.
So, Trent's a tree then?
Yes.
He's a little slow to the upkeep, isn't he?
Turn a
Norm.
phrase aside.
Norm, how do I get to the place of power?
Oh man,
I'm gonna
I
have
don't
a
know.
stroke here.
I don't know. He protects that shit. I could do a thing though. I got at my house a compass. It takes you places if you tell it. How's it work? You inscribe the place and it takes you there.
Describe
It
or inscribe?
No, you gotta like
etch it in.
take a rock or like a knife or like another sharp compass.
That would be great. Can we have it?
Will it be helpful for us? Do the
Can we borrow it?
inscriptions need to be in a language that none of us know?
It's in gots to be in his language. Y'all know elemental? Primordial?
Okay.
I know Primordial and Sylvan.
Look, I read it all right. I don't so much write it, okay?
Oh, yeah. That is part of it. Oh, let's go to my house. It's just over here.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking forward.
Roll
to
perception, everybody.
I'm looking forward to getting sent somewhere in tiny pieces and then reappearing at the other side.
7.
13.
21.
11.
17.
Nobody else noticed. You felt, you know that feeling at the top of an elevator when it moved a little too fast? As you're turning around, that happens, and you're just staring at a hut in the middle of the forest.
God fucking damn it, Norm. You just like plane shifted us.
What?
Nothing. Yeah,
Oh.
that'll be residual.
Everybody roll
Understand.
con save. I don't think any of you have teleported before in your lives.
18.
Uh-oh.
I think I got 11. I think it came up, but I held it in.
7.
A little bit came out.
7.
Little chicken.
You can't puke, but you fall down.
He's like Bender. He throws up oil and bolts.
Ori? Is that a natural one, buddy?
It is.
Okay, you vomit, fall down, and hit your head. You take
Roll for concussion.
5 points of damage.
This is just. It's just not going my way tonight.
You vomit. You're fine, weirdly.
Oh.
We've established it.
I think you surprise yourself at how fine you are based on that.
This brings back repressed memories.
It probably does. He probably moved you like that a lot when you were a kid.
I'm sure the
Breaks
permanent
equilibrium
brain
permanent.
damage had no effect on the person I became today.
Well, our parents affect us in many ways. Scarring mostly. If you don't scar your children, you're not trying. That's all I'm saying. Patrick, you know what I'm talking about.
That was my goal as a parent.
You're not done yet, buddy. They're old, but you can still do it.
That is true.
You just gotta catch you naked one time.
Again?
Yeah, it's getting worse. It can't be getting better.
Oh.
Oh, that's sadly true.
Why is that, bro? Okay.
The plane shifted the camera.
Yeah. He leads you towards this kind of modest little hut. There's unsurprisingly a lot of stuff outside. A numerous amount of wind chimes. Oh, there's nothing to
No, I'm
see.
talking to Patrick, not you. Sorry.
There's a numerous amount of wind chimes around the place. Like, too many wind chimes around the place. A couple of flamingos out front.
So it looks like a lawn in East Texas.
You kinda. Yeah.
Okay.
If there were cars, there'd be at least one.
I just hucked the bucket of chicken. Fuck it.
There's a broken down wagon for no reason.
Yeah. Guy named Ned underneath it. Okay, he leads up. Come on in, guys. You walk in.
I get up off the ground and walk.
How well do you remember your dad's house here in the Elderwood? It's probably been a long time since you've been here.
It's probably been...
Roll history, real quick.
I would say it's probably been at least 20 years.
I'm sure you remember it, but I'm going to see if you remember it well enough to warn them.
To warn them.
Yeah.
Oh, good. This sounds great. Well,
Savory
God,
snacks
I
over
wish
there?
I could put more points into history, but 19.
Lovely.
19, yeah. So, bigger on the inside, TARDIS-ish comes to mind. Like, it's a wizard tower that looks like a fucking hut.
Okay, so this is going to be disorienting. Not like plane shift wise, but it's bigger on the inside than it looks on the outside, by which I mean it's unreal, impossibly bigger on the inside.
And you walk in, and yeah, it's way bigger on the inside.
Nothing you see in the next gads know how long is going to make any fucking sense.
You find yourself in a circular room, big as half a football field, wide as half a football field. All the walls surrounding are either stairs leading up to the next level, circular stairs leading up to the next level, or bookshelves. The middle of this floor is a loose accumulation of what would be called furniture.
A lot of beanbags.
A lot of beanbag chairs, probably. But the floors to this tower, because they're all there, you can see straight up through the center. Over 20? It just keeps going.
That's amazing.
What's the heating bill on a place like this?
Oh, sorry, it's a little messy right now. He's picking up like an underwear off of the back of a chair or something, like folding it up. And...
Note to self, don't sit anywhere.
That's a good call.
Note to Bagby. Sorry. You're just close to the ground.
You have a lot of books?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, feel free to take a look. Some of them won't try to kill you, I don't think.
Do you have any on the man in the black suit?
Stephen King or religious?
Both?
The religion of Stephen King.
Mystery fiction, 4th floor, Gods and Deities, 7.
There's no fucking way he has any sort of organization system.
That was his.
He's got it all by doing
That's the
decimal
woman
systems.
That was his moment of clarity there, guys. Glad we used it on that. Oh no! You want Stephen King, not Steve King.
You guys just make yourself at home. I'll look around for it. Oh, my head's killing me. I might go sit in the chair, kiddo, okay?
Okay, does that mean I'm looking for the compass then?
So history, the chair is something it's a magical contraption he does. He has to go sit in it occasionally,
Okay.
and he doesn't feel good if he doesn't.
Yep. Take your time, Dak. Have a feeling that the laws of time don't really apply here anyway.
I go to the 4th floor, to the mystery section, to try and find the book on the black
suit, man.
Okay.
I don't like the way you said black.
It's perfectly alphabetically categorized by last name of author. Which you don't know the name of the author.
I will sit there and I will read the title of every book.
He told her.
What?
He told her Stephen.
Stephen King, right? Yeah, King. So you can look up King. You find him. It's Stephen King. So I think there's 4 bookshelves to his name.
Haha! Joke's on you, Dewey. Your decimal system made it all too easy to accumulate your civilization's knowledge.
You find a book called The Man in the Black Suit.
I put that in my bag.
Okay.
So, Ori, what the hell is your dad?
Well, he's very cryptic every time, you know. I've given up on asking him. He's been very cryptic about it every time the subject's even been broached. But some kind of I don't know. I know he's a powerful druid when he wants to be, and he seems to plane shift, which is something that's quite beyond my understanding.
Oh, hey, kid, the Normans are home.
We haven't gone over this, but I have a feeling I should be terrified.
You want to stop there or you want to keep going?
Oh shit, is it that late already?
It's 9:30.
I don't know about you guys. I feel like we've been here an hour, so we may as well keep going, unless people need to get to bed.
Okay, let's do a little bit farther.
A little more?
Okay. Kid, come in here. I'm sitting in the chair.
Yeah, on my way, Dad.
Ori, do as your father says.
Is this new?
Nope.
Oh, I do not miss this.
Yep, I'm on my way. So, yep.
You remember when you were a kid, because we were 19 earlier, sometimes in his house, he just gets smarter.
Okay.
All of the problems with Norm go away.
What are you... So, I'm at the...
He's got popcorn.
I'm sitting in the beanbag. This is quite comfortable.
Does he have a waterbed as part
Of course he does.
Like
Have you ever known a man that deserved a waterbed more than Norm?
Like Duncan would lay on the waterbed and just like mess with the water.
Actually, he can make like a perfect massage machine.
Yeah,
probably.
just
Oh, boy. Oh, right in the lower back. Oh, right in the
So, what's going on there? What's the story?
Huh? What are you doing?
I approach the chair.
Okay, yeah. The chair itself, pretty easy to see if you get closer to it. It's surrounded by a bunch of shit, as there is everywhere in this place. But it's a large throne made completely of a pure black stone, crystal, hard to tell, shiny. And there's piping running into it. You recognize the piping maybe from the capital city. Looks like it could be what they've been calling plumbing. Of various sorts coming in.
He's sitting on an
toilet.
He's sitting on an ebony toilet.
That's where he does his best thinking. least it's not gold.
So, what is it then? You had something for me?
Yes, son, come here. You're looking for the Temple of Sylvanus, yes?
Would certainly seem to be the case.
I've been caught up to speed from Nome. It was at the site of the former home of the elves. We haven't been invited in some time.
The former home of the elves. They've relocated.
Yes. Forced out. Sylvanus has become bitter in his age.
Stands to reason, but how recent?
75, 60 moons, something. It's full cycles. Sorry, years are confusing.
Moon cycles. Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Tayanel did something. They're fighting. That's what it is. Ugh.
Troubling.
Connection's bad tonight. God. Did he smoke before he sat down?
Yes.
Of course he did.
From the plane shifting pipe, I believe. Whatever that is.
Anal helped him build that, and I'm not a fan of him doing that. God damn it.
It has caused us a problem or two as well. I think I still have some red cap blood on me.
Ooh, nasty creatures. He was, he built it, he was looking for a reason to, I don't know. He was trying to make this go away. I told him it's not possible. But you know your father, ever the optimist.
When they're talking in Elvish, they sound like completely different people.
Your friends seem nice.
They-
Says your rights protectorate. Ah, good for you.
Well, yeah, took that on with some trepidation, but they are good friends and reliable. I live in constant fear of failing them, but we can't let our past haunt us forever. The old site where Sylvanus still reigns, where he kicked the old god of elves out. How will we find it?
It's north, near the river.
North near the river.
If you didn't want to travel with anyone else, you could go to the old bridge. It's been gone since Tayanel broke it when he first signed the Accords. If you could find it, you could move inland from there. I think they still use that road occasionally.
Will my friends be in greater danger than I approaching Sylvanus?
Doesn't matter anymore. He strikes out at everything. However, he could be in one of his slumbers, and you could be fine entirely.
We seek this power source to use the mirror.
Yes, the seeing stones.
Yes, named a mirror when it's more of a window, so I understand.
Ugh,
God,
this thing gives me a migraine every time.
Yes, I know. the window.
It's
Do you
safe.
feel the risks outweigh the rewards?
No, it's safe. It's a window. It's a one-way window. You can see. Nothing can come through. You're not there. They're not here. You just see. The trick is you have to know where to look. And if you spend forever simply casting your gaze, eventually someone will notice you. Have an idea of where to look, or where to start. I'm going to have to go. Sound, I'm sorry.
I understand. Until next time.
Oh, fuck. Tacos. Dude,
Yeah, tacos sound nice.
you still got this chicken? We could make chicken tacos.
It's out in the lawn.
It's still good.
Yeah, I just gotta just dust it off and reheat it, you know.
Hopefully the flamingos didn't eat it.
They're not real flamingos. Oh god, are they real flamingos?
I thought they were real flamingos.
Sure, they're real flamingos.
Sometimes they're lawn ornaments, sometimes they're real flamingos.
Alright. Wanna stop there?
I want to do one quick thing with
Okay.
Duncan.
Sure.
So, you know how we're supposed to find a big giant font of magical energy to do these stones?
Right?
We're in the 20-foot tall tower that's bigger on the inside than it is on the outside.
20-story.
With the 20-story tower that's bigger on the inside
Not
than
the
it
same
is
for
on the
goblins.
outside. With the flamingos out front, and we teleported here, so I have a feeling I feel like we're not in the same plane of existence anymore. Does that scream font of magical energy to you? Because I think it's pretty magical here.
Aye.
Brown chicken, brown cow!
No, the chicken's out on the lawn. Alright.
Yay!
Yay!
Thank you very much for watching. Tomorrow we'll be back with Cyberpunk. I think everyone's going to be here for that. Sunday still should be good. Tarwa. And then next week, back here.
Woo. Holiday schedule coming up. I'm sure things are going to get weird, right?
Yeah, it's going to get fucky, but we'll make it work.
Yep. Until then,
Have a good night.
see ya.
Good night.
Yeah, have a good night.
Is Christmas Day on a Thursday?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.